I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. My name's Cal, and we are here for the Premiership Rugby final. Northampton Saints taking on Bath in what is set to be an incredibly exciting game. Probably the two of the most attacking sides, other than Bristol, to be quiet, other than maybe Bristol this season, scoring arguably the most points per game. I know Saints were about second in points scored overall, and I think Bath were about mid-table in fifth. But still, they're averaging 4 tries a game, 30 or 29 points, and so I think this is going to be a bit of a humdinger. It is a final, so expect a few less tries than usual. And I don't have either of their jerseys, so I'm just wearing a club that I played for in London. But I suppose I am kind of leaning towards Saints today, so at least the colours are fitting. Um, while we wait for the game to get going, don't forget there will be I think it's a 7-minute standing ovation for Rob Burrows, having sadly passed away about a week ago. We'll actually touch on that a little bit and a bit about him for those of you who don't know who he is or don't know much about him. As I know, most of our viewership is South African. But we'll go through the teams. We'll go through some news. And then talk about a bit about Rob Burrows, and then get to the game. So, venue Twickenham. This game is at Twickenham, so it's technically not a home game for either team, which is quite fun. Kicks off at it'll be about 3:07 because of the ovation. And Northampton finished top of the table, and I think Bath finished in second. But it's both been a long time since either of these teams won any silverware in this competition. Bath, I think it's been something like 18. No, it's been something. Actually, I think it was about 27 years, 28 years. And for Northampton, I think it's been about 10 years. That being said, Northampton did beat Saracens, the regular champions, in the semi-final. So that's a good hurdle to overcome going forwards. Bath came up against obviously Sale, and after quite a close fought game in the beginning, they ran out I suppose convincing scoreboard winners, but actually it was fairly close. That's right. Yeah, last time Bath were crowned league champions was 1996. Both have unchanged sides from the semi-finals. Courtney Laws, the England veteran, absolute legend. He starts with Saints for the final time. His entire career has been there, 17 years. And that also other players playing in their last games for the Saints are Waller, Lewis Ludlam, and Alex Moon in their last games. Obviously, Ludlam also going. I think he's going to Toulon. Courtney Laws obviously heading over to Breve. Meanwhile, Bath also have stuck with the same side. Fullback Matt Gallagher is making his final appearance for Bath before departing to Benetton next summer. Good luck to him. And I think, to be honest, one of the biggest talking points of this game is really going to be the battle of England's Finn Smith and Scotland's Finn Russell, isn't it? The two fly halves were similar in their first names against each other. And I think the experience of Finn Russell is going to be tested by Finn Smith. I think it really will. The players just standing in line here, I think, getting ready for they're going through the anthem. I forgot they would play the anthem. So they're going through the anthem, and then they'll have the 7 minutes for Rob Burrows. I think during that time, I'll chat a bit about who Rob Burrows was and a few of his achievements during his lifetime, just so that you're not knowing. No, it's not just zero commentary for 7 minutes. And I think it would be quite fitting. So it's going to be an interesting thing. What's going to happen in this game? I think it's going to be quite tight. My bet is on Northampton. I think they just have a better setup, a better makeup. But I'm certainly looking forward to seeing this, and I think George Furbank will be pulling quite a few strings in the back there. So don't forget that 2 seasons ago, Bath were bottom. They finished bottom in that season, which is crazy considering they're now in the final. It shows what Van Graan has done for their side. But I'm pretty sure we're having a bit of time for Rob Burrows. If we're not, then I think we'll go straight into the teams. But Bath's 2-year transformation has been something legendary. But going through the teams quickly, looking at Northampton, we've got Waller, Langdon, Davison in the front row, Moon and Coles. Coles obviously going to feature quite a lot for England coming up, I reckon. Courtney Lawes at 6. Tom Pearson, also future international for England, or rather future continuing international talent. Augustus at 8, Alex Mitchell at 9, Finn Smith at 10, Ollie Slightholme, Fraser Dingwall, Ben Odendal, Tommy Freeman, and George Furbank make up the back line. I guess there isn't going to be a 7 minutes of standing ovation for Boris. They were mentioning they might do it. But anyway, on to Bath. We've got Beno Urbano, Tom Dunn, Thomas DeToy, who's had a huge season. Quinn Rue, Charlie Ewells, great season as well. Ted Hill, definitely an up-and-coming future player for England. Sam Underhill, Alfie Barbary, him and Augustus's battle today would be huge. Ben Spencer at 9, I think he's one of the futures for England. Finn Russell at 10, Will Muir, the horse, Cam Redpath, Ollie Lawrence, Joe Thokanasiga, and Matt Gallagher. The ball is kicked off. Northampton kicking right to left. Ollie Lawrence takes it down in his 22 and clears. Decent clearance from Ollie Lawrence. He's found touch on Bath's 10-meter line, and we'll see what kind of. I think both teams will look to just try and continue their play as Langdon is about to throw in. Langdon definitely going to go on tour with England. Laws takes another ball off the top. Mitchell, Smith into midfield. Oh, Slightholme's knocked it on. Bath are going to counter. Will Muir's after this. Sorry, it's Gallagher. And Gallagher knocks it on over the try line. Oh, that was a very good track back tackle. But immediately Northampton under huge pressure after that knock on from Slightholme. Yeah, and it was the ball out the back. It wasn't into his hands. It was a bit far away from him. A great read from Gallagher, and wow, he's rapid. Who is it who tracks back? I think it was it Freeman? Or was it? Yeah, it must have been Freeman. It could not have been Slightholme who got back there. So almost the first try of the game. What a crazy start we've had there. Don't forget to leave your comments, guys. Do chuck in who you're supporting, what you reckon your score prediction. What do you think your score prediction is? As Mitchell looks to feed this scrum. We'll chat about the benches in a second when there's a decent break in play. They will be very important to this game, I reckon. And actually, I'll tell you what. I think I'll do a bit of Rob Burrow at halftime. The ball's at the back. Augustus just trying to shield it so Mitchell can get it out. The scrum's kind of fully collapsed. It'll be reset. So quickly looking at the bench, we got for Northampton, we got Matavesi, great hooker to come out. Eogan, Miller Mills, the Scottish international, Mayana Vanua, Graham Ludlam, the recent captain for quite a long time, James and Hendy, so a strong bench for Northampton. And then on to Bath, we got Annette Schumann, Stewart, Will Stewart's on the bench, Stuke, Bayliss, Louis Schroeder, Bailey and Orlando Bailey and Reed. Don't forget Orlando Bailey. He's getting on. He's been around the kind of England camps for ages now, but just never really getting any time. So reset scrum. Mitchell will have another opportunity to put it in. As I said, guys, do chuck your score predictions and everything. Mitchell has to take it himself. Bath trying to make the menace of themselves, but Northampton do manage to keep it. Langdon. And he's being pushed back a little bit. Ewells making an absolute nuisance of himself there. Mitchell will look for a safer box kick here as Courtney Lawes comes in to lend his height. Mitchell does box kick. It's quite a flat one, but he finds a good touch almost up to halfway. And Mitch, I tell you what, the battle between Spencer and Mitchell here will be so interesting because Mitchell has been preferred as England's first 9 for quite a while now since the World Cup. But Spencer is so there, and a lot of people are arguing Spencer needs far more time playing for England. So this is a bit of a battle of the England nines jersey at the moment, which is great to see. Dunn throws in, goes, that's not straight. And it's a free kick to Bath. Oh, no, it's not. No, okay. So it's going to be a line out or scrum. I think Northampton will probably take a scrum here. There's another player who probably he'll definitely be going on tour with England, is Beno Urbano. I can't see him not going. England need to develop their future stars. A lot of these players will be going on tour. Quickly running through the Northampton side, Langdon will be going, Coles will be going, Pearson might be going, Mitchell certainly, Finn Smith will be going, Slightholm might, but Freeman definitely will. Dingwall is a chance. Furbank will. Um, the Bath. I tell you what, the Northampton scrum creaking there, and Bath get a penalty. They walk straight over them, and that could be a combination of Benno Obano and Thomas du Toit, both having cracking seasons. I think Thomas du Toit absolutely deserves a recall to the box squad. The guy is class. And could Finn Russell be taking his first shot? Yeah, he is. Looking at the Bath squad, I reckon Benno Obano will go. I think Yules is with a chance, although I don't know, he might be slightly too old to take on the tour. Ted Hill has to go. He's been crazy good. I think Barbary is going to miss out. I don't think Barbary is going to go. Underhill will go. Ben Spencer will go. Muir has an outside chance. Ollie Lawrence is going to go. I don't think Thokanasiga will go. And obviously Matt Gallagher's not going to go. But there are so many players in both these sides that, they are going to probably feature in the upcoming internationals for England. So Finn Russell with a 71% kicking ratio this season. He's been one hell of a find for Bath, hasn't he? Well, not find. I mean, it's a great purchase, should we say? Russell, it's an awful kick. Awful strike. And the ball with a horrible flight. And he misses. Not a very challenging kick. Even he was like, what the hell? Put his hand on it. What? That's very much a Finn Russell thing to do. So the score remains 0-0. 6 minutes into this final. That was more like a what the hell happened rather than like a frustration, which is quite funny. So Northampton are going to kick. They're off their 22. They go deep to Ted Hill on the halfway. Hill runs straight back in. Good. He keeps his feet for a couple of meters. Spencer. Yules. No, sorry, it was Barbary. Barbary shaved his hair. Who's it? Redpath in the centres. He gets clattered. And there's another penalty to Bath. And it's Pearson who's come over and not kept his feet. Langdon and Redpath having a little bit of a scrap here over the ball. Langdon not giving it away. And so stupid because it's a penalty. Like, what does giving the ball back do? Like, that's a really silly niggle to get into. Pearson almost got through. It was a good. I understand, justified, but he just came through on his hands. And this time, Finn Russell is going to go for the corner. So they're going to turn down the 3 points. It was a bit of a rangy kick, that one. And here we go. Rob Burrow being showed on the screen, and a standing ovation from the entire crowd. Oh, that's it. On the 7th minute, the game is gonna stop. Everyone's gonna stand, and so the game's continuing. I thought they would stop the game. And Ollie Lawrence takes it up. Spencer, they're in the 22 now. They're about halfway towards the try line in the 22. Yules with a good carry. Laws gets penalised off his feet. Oh no, it wasn't. It was number 2. It was Langdon. There's a series of penalties against Northampton here. They need to be careful. Russell will certainly ping this over. This is the easiest kick ever for Finn Russell. Oh, I don't know about that. I think that should be the other way around. He was definitely that was a fair steal. Oh, so apparently Curtis Langdon got himself in an obstructive position, because I reckon Laws was perfectly legal there. He did a brilliant job there, and without Langdon, that was a penalty to Northampton. But Russell does not just dink it over, and that makes him 1 from 2. 3 points to nil. Bath take the lead. 9 minutes into this final. Now, looks like Furbank's kicking off. It is. Furbank's taking the kickoffs. Launches a bloody high kick. Freeman taken in by, I think, Hill, but Freeman brings him down immediately. Spencer feeds Dunn. Supported by Abano, but Moon has done brilliantly there to stop the momentum. Northampton players think the ball's out, but it's not. So Spencer will get to clear. Freeman in field to Furbank. Furbank whips it to Finn Smith. Finn Smith, he's got by Redpath on the inside. He's lucky he's managed to been rocked over there. Langdon tries to step. Langdon's a good player. He'll definitely go through with England, I reckon. And Mitchell with a very low box kick over the top, although it's fallen quite well for Gallagher. Yep, it is Gallagher. Gallagher launches it downfield, straight to Furbank. Furbank on his bike. He gets levelled. I tell you what, Bath might have a shot at turning that, but no, penalty to Northampton. Furbank got smacked. He got smacked. Who was it? Yules. It was. Please tell me that's not a headshot. I really don't want this game to be ruined by a red card or a silly yellow. Let's see. No. He was. Look, it might be a yellow. He was significantly dropping. And, I mean, Yules got down low. Yeah, I would say that this is not going to... Yeah, nothing in that. Furbank was so low, there was nothing Yules could do. Yeah, Jesus. I remember that red card he got against Ireland. Fastest red card and it was nuts. It was such a horrible game to watch after that, despite how well we actually played. Lords takes it on the top. Mitchell to Ordendal. Freeman on the inside. Langdon. Langdon's pass goes loose. Redpath knocks it on, though. Northampton will want to try and continue this. Nope, come away, and Barbary hacks it downfield. But it is a knock-on, so it'll be a scrum down. Northampton ball. I don't know about that. No, I don't. If that was an attacking move, broken line, Redpath would have seen yellow for a slap down. That is debatable. Redpath having 14 caps. He played all the Six Nations games this year. Chuck some comments in the chat, guys. I always like replying to your comments. But certainly, I reckon this is going to be a cracking game. 12 minutes gone already. Wow. This first half is flying by. Mitchell feeds the scrum. Augustus at the back. His battle with Barbary today is going to be crazy. Finn Smith. And Burbank's coming to the line. He off the. Mitchell gets pile drived. God, Sam Underhill clattered him. But Northampton have maintained possession. Mitchell's back on his feet. Langdon takes it into the line. Toy having to be moved out the way. Here's Laws. Tom Dunn goes fairly headfirst into that. Ball spat out the back. Oh my God, Ben Spencer's done brilliant there. Underhill, Redpath to Will Muir. Will Muir's on his bike. And he's tackled brilliantly by Freeman into touch. But I tell you what, Ben Spencer off the floor. Brilliant. Now, Will Muir's an interesting one. That is such amazing rugby from Ben Spencer. He has to be England's at least second choice scrum half going forwards. I reckon he's better than Van Portfleet. Him and Mitchell should be the first and second choice. So they go to the front through Laws. This time they're going to go for a maul. They're just outside their own 22, so they're going to try and rumble it up a little bit. Mitchell is getting ready for a box kick, but no, it's stopped now, so he's going to have to get it out soon. Mitchell plays, box kicks it over, not looking for a bit of distance, but Tommy Freeman comes forward, knocks it back. But there's a knock on from Bath, and I think it's Muir, and it will be another scrum to Northampton. But great chase from Tommy Freeman. Yeah, definitely a knock on from Muir. Tommy Freeman, I really rate him. He's such a good player. Steve Borthwick is obviously there with his coaching team. There's a lot of it's a lot of bald and almost bald people. Sinfield being the only one. Seinfeld? No, Sinfield being the one with the most hair. So the scrum will be reset as we're about to close out the first 15 minutes of this game. Hi, Carmen. How you doing? Been an interesting start so far. Both teams playing some exciting rugby. Obviously, both teams having just so much talent. Mitchell taking a bit of time to get it in. Definitely, this Northampton scrum is under huge pressure. Augustus has to pick it up off the back. He's brought down by Spencer and Ted Hill. How the hell did Ted Hill get there? Moon. Mitchell's definitely going to go for a box kick here. Excuse me. And does so. Again, it's quite a high and hanging one. Not much depth, but he's definitely... Oh, no, it's fair. Will Muir came over Tommy Freeman, but Tommy Freeman caught it. So Finn Smith whips it wide. Oh, there was almost an intercept there, but Furbank's done well. And then Smith knocks it on. But these two teams are really having a go at each other. They are smacking each other. How the hell has Freeman taken that off of him? Muir catches it. Freeman comes away with it. How has he done that? That is incredibly lucky from Freeman. If he hadn't won that ball in after Muir caught it, probably a yellow card. Underhill smacked Mitchell so hard. Oh. 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 God, I feel for him. I feel for Mitchell after that one. Christ. And Ollie Lawrence loved it. God, it's like Thokanasiga hasn't even been on the pitch. I haven't even seen him. Yeah, Sam Underhill is one of my favourite back rowers for England. He's like an orc, literally something straight out of Lord of the Rings. He is brutal. Oh, so it's a free kick to Northampton, and that's really bad from Bath. They had the put in. Oh, Northampton gone quickly. Dingwall. Oh, it's a good run from Dingwall. He's made some ground. They're almost up to the 22. Mitchell knocked backwards though. Tell you what, Ben Spencer is putting huge pressure on Mitchell today. They are playing for that England #9 shirt. Dingwall off to Moon. Moon met really well by Dutoy and Hill on the ball's. It's a penalty to Northampton. I think they'll level it up here. I think this will be 3 points all. Spencer is just annoying the crap out of Mitchell. Shot called, so Finn Smith will be looking to level up the scores. So, Finn Smith, can he level the scores? It's a fairly straightforward kick, and he's a very good player. Finn Smith. Oh, it's off the pole and back into play. Coles was chasing that, but Yules does rise up and get it. And tell you what, Bath now not conceding 3 points, but they have an opportunity to clear their lines as well. Spencer will box kick. He's not got much ground off of that. Just outside their own 22. Yeah, Northampton don't look like their usual selves right now, and I do want them to win. I think it would be the perfect send off for Courtney Laws. He's one of my favourite players. They go to the front through Pearson. Coles breaks off the back. Mitchell, Dingwall feeds Odendahl. Mitchell picks up and goes. Oh, he's been scragged by Ollie Lawrence. I do like Ollie Lawrence though, to be fair. Oh, and it's a great spot tackle by Thokanasiga on Tommy Freeman. Still outside the 22. Mitchell, Coles. Not making much headway at the moment. Mitchell decides to go back to the left. Smith tries to free the arms around the tackle. They're into the 22, though. Here's Langdon. Langdon offloads to Coles, who's leveled. Underhill is smoking everybody. Mitchell. Augustus. Oh, it's quick hands. Dingwall getting wrapped up. Needs support. Mitchell goes to the left. Very good flat pass there from Furbank. Mitchell again. Finn Smith. Finn Smith drops it off to Freeman. Mitchell back to the right. Langdon. It's brilliant. Well, it's brilliant defense from Bath, in fairness. Mitchell drops right back. Finn Smith with a drop goal. Has he got it? Finn Smith with a drop goal. He levels the scores at 3 points all. And Finn Smith starting to try and pull some punches here. Great option there from Finn Smith. Yeah, see, the weird thing is that's a win for both teams because it shows that the the Bath defense was so strong that they thought they had no other option to go for a drop goal, but it's points for Saints, so it's almost a win-win. Oh, that looked high from Beno Urbano on Augustus. This could lead to trouble. Furbank gets it out to Courtney Laws. Yeah, Courtney Laws is on the wing. He steps back in field and goes again. Barbara's wrapped him up with Underhill. But they've made good ground off that. I think they're going to have a look at that Urbano hit. That looked high. Straight on. It looked high and onto the head. Mitchell with a box kick. Again, looking for height rather than major distance. Oh, and Finn Russell comes and claims it well, but he's smacked by Coles. Done. Runs straight into his opposite number, Langdon. Spencer. Barbary. Barbary trundled backwards. And Spencer's going to look for a box kick here, I think. Yep. I'm surprised nothing was called about that hit. Oh, no, he's not going to go. Oh, and it's a knock on from Underhill. Thokanasiga was clear, though. I think they're checking the tackle now. Yep. Oh, this is definitely going to be a yellow. At least. Oh. Augustus was going down. I think it'll be yellow review. Yep. So it's definitely a yellow card off-field review. So Beno Urbano is going to get a yellow card. He definitely dips. Yeah, he's dipped hugely. Augustus is a tall man. Yes. He's definitely dipped. He's literally lateral. Ooh. Oh, okay. So Ben O'Bonnell's going to get a red card. No. Damn it. That also means he's unlikely to be able to go on. Ah, shit. He's probably going to get a ban. Oh, I think that should have been an off-field review. That frustrates me a lot. That really frustrates me because I think he at least deserved the benefit of the doubt. I think Augustus dropped. It's not. It's not what I wanted in a final. Now Bath have to use this as a huge catalyst. They have to. They don't have a choice. Yeah, Yules knows how that feels. Yeah, the one problem is he was never low. It's a horrible way for Urbano's season in the Prem to end. Right, so which means that for the scrum, it means that Schumann is going to have to come on, and Barbary is going to be sacrificed. Red cards are just. I mean, I do actually quite like the new system of a red card, where it's a 20-minute yellow, and then that player can't return. I quite like that system. It's been tested the entirety of Super Rugby, and I think it's worked quite well. The horrible thing is, like, for a player who's not dirty, this final will always be remembered for the fact that he got a red card, and I just don't. I hate that. So Mitchell takes it off the back of the scrum. Freeman's loop back. Smith. Here's Slight Home. Slight Home beaten Ollie Lawrence's tackle. Beaten Gallagher. He's up to the 22. Smith. Mitchell. Mitchell scragged by Spencer, so he's slowed down. Smith. Bath are going to have to produce something mammoth here. And I think there's a steal here from Bath. There is. Now I kind of I'm rooting for Bath because of the red card. I'm a neutral here, so Spencer setting for a box kick. I think it was Underhill who called that turnover. Spencer, box kicks. It's a decent box kick. Brings play almost up to the 10-meter line. And Underhill is just being mammoth today. I mean, if Bath managed to win this game, I reckon Underhill will be man of the match. If he keeps playing like this. Langdon will have the throw. Still inside Bath's half. They go to Coles. Coles straight down to Mitchell. Mitchell Smith. Infield to Pearson. Yep, Pearson. Mitchell coming back inside. Lords. Lords infield to Furbank. Furbank's clear. He gets it to Freeman. And Northampton open the try scoring. And that was a brilliant move. That was class. And of course, Courtney Lords was part of it. That was a beautiful move. God, Furbank hit that line hard. And I do really like Tommy Freeman. I think he's a class player, and I think he's got such a bright future for England. Yeah, and I sadly I think this is it. I think I as good as Bath are, already Northampton didn't need help, and I think this is just a tipping point now. God, I hate to think what's going through Obano's head. If you think about it, rugby is just a sport where you can assault someone and not get arrested. It's literally what it is. Well, it's legal to assault someone. It's quite crazy. I love sport. So Finn Russell will get us underway again. 10 points to 3. 25 minutes gone. Freeman rises high after scoring the try and claims the ball inside his 22. Mitchell, Langdon. Mitchell looking for a box kick and finds the uncontested angle. It's fallen for Muir. No, Gallagher. Russell's going to launch a bomb. Muir's chasing. Jonathan, so the red card, I feel like I would have given it a yellow off-field review. It still might have been a red for off-field review, but I think for me personally, the dip from Augustus was enough. It wasn't sudden, sure, but it was enough that if you're committed to a tackle, you're going to hit high. I think it probably. Oh, it's a brilliant chase from Will Muir. Will Muir's into the 22. Spencer recycles. I'll continue that in a minute. The kick chip through. Gallagher's after this. Oh, and the ball beats him into touch. Horrible bounce from the ball. Otherwise, Gallagher scores. But look, I think it probably would have been upgraded regardless. But I think it deserved the benefit of an off-field review. It was high, sure. It was a direct shot under the chin. But Augustus had gone from this to this, leaning into the tackle. The only problem is Abano would never bent at the hips. So Augustus. Oh, there's another high tackle on Augustus. Luckily, it's a seatbelt tackle. And it was Quinn Rue. And he's furious with himself. Augustus is getting high tackled a lot today. But yeah, Jonathan, I would have said yellow off field, but yeah, ref was just like, I don't see any mitigation. So yeah, Augustus is crazy. Is he eligible for South Africa? I'm pretty sure he's South African, isn't he? I can't even remember anymore. If he is, go, he's worth a look. But I suppose they have so many for number 8s. Mitchell feeds Smith. Smith. Pearson. Pearson steamrolls Redpath. Oh, and Northampton have got huge pace here. Furbank's onto the ball. Slight home. Slight home puts it on the boot. Mitchell's chasing, but it's bounced back. Oh, Slight home's got it. And it's another try for Northampton. Great chase there from Slight home, even after Furbank was pushed over. And I tell you what, I think Slight home has to go on tour with England. He's just been too good. Hasn't he? I think he's scored. This is like his 15th try in 16 games. Oh, there's Dylan Hartley, ex-England captain. And just Northampton just have so much pace on the ball at the moment. Furbank ships it onto Slight home. Yep, Furbank is pushed over. Oh, and the ball bounces so Yep, definite try. That bounce was so perfect because it arced in, then came straight back to Slight home. Oh, that bounce is horrific. Gallagher, it bounces away from Gallagher straight back into Slight home's path. Oh, I just don't know if Bath. I mean, look, Bath. We saw them do it against Quins and how they can change and flip a switch. With a red card, though, it's a difficult one. Oh, that's separation. I'd say that's a knock on. He's knocked that on. Uh, That's a knock on. There is separation. Are they going to check it? No, I guess not. I say there was separation there. Freeman takes again, offloads to Augustus. Smack back into a 22. Mitchell, Langdon. Langdon out the back to Smith. Smith whips it wide to Furbank. Furbank gets it to Dingwall. Laws is supporting him, but Laws is pushed off of it. Bath have got it. Oh, no. Excuse me. Bath get the penalty as Mitchell is offside. And Bath literally, they will have to go for tries only now. That was a good tackle on Dingwall. It was great effort from Thokanasiga, who's basically the size of Laws himself. I want Bath to make a real meal of, like, make it really hard this game. Yeah, you see, Scott, that's what I was thinking. There was clearly separation there. So Hill takes it at the top. They've set them all. And it is edging forwards. No, it's stopped now. They're getting all the backs involved as well. Thokanasiga, Redpath, they're all in. Dunn has got it. It's moving backwards. Spencer's going to have to use it. Or Dunn's going to have to break off. Dunn does break off. Oh, he gets about 30 centimetres out. Here's Thomas Dutoy. Thomas Dutoy is over. He gets another one. Thomas Dutoy cannot stop scoring for Bath. He is so good. Now, the question is, can Bath dig deep for another 50 minutes? 8th Premiership try for a prop this season. That's nuts. And we've got less than 9 minutes left. And Bath are going to... It's a difficult, very difficult kick. But Russell can do it. I mean, he went how many kicks in a row in Six Nations? Just wouldn't miss. Brilliant from Thomas Dutoy, that pick up and drive. Oh, I mean, there could be a hand under there, but... Absolute brilliance from Thomas Dutoy there. I tell you what, Sam Underhill is definitely on track for man of the match at this rate. No matter who wins. Although Furbank is pulling some big strings at the back of that Bath. Russell sinks it. Just like I said, Finn Russell narrows the deficit to 5 points. 15 points, plays 10 with 7.5 minutes to go in this first half. And I think that will sting Saints. That will really sting Saints. Want Bath to do well also. They did win 2 months ago versus Saints, but a reduced squad so many years for Bath to get back here. Didn't want a red to ruin it severely. It hasn't yet, but what a 2-year turnaround from this club. It's unreal. Spencer, done. Done with a good carry. Advantage over for the knock-on. Spencer will box kick now. Thokanasiga will chase with Hill. I'd say they were in front of the kicker there. Thokanasiga's just... Oh, he gets up, but... Oh, I tell you what, Furbank is just so good. Wing commander Furbank. Freeman, wrapped up by both... what's his name? Rue and Thokanasiga. And it's a penalty to Bath. Holding on. And guess who? Try scorer Thomas Dutoy gets his huge-ass frame over that ruck. And ain't nobody moving him. Jonathan, yeah, you're right. It's very sad for Bath. But you know what? They are showing a lot of fight right now. They got to try. They're getting penalties. Don't never say never. Gallagher is going for the touch finders. Good one too. Brings play, I think, inside the 22. So just inside Northampton's 22, done with a throw in. I bet you they'll go to Rue at the front. They do. They set the maul. Oh, and Ted Hill comes away with it. It's a loose pass though. Redpath doesn't get it. Udendal knocks it on. August. Oh my God, so many knock-ons there. And after so many knock-ons, it will be a Bath scrum. Udendal just could not hang on. Welcome, 14 of you, all 14 of you. Welcome, welcome. Seeing one hell of a game here, even with the red card. This is a nuts match. Okay. I do feel so sorry for Ben Urbano though. Yules will need to really hype his side up. Underhill's gonna have to tackle like he's never tackled before, kind of like he did against New Zealand. Or always does against New Zealand. And Laws will just be playing his heart out for the last time for a club he's been at for 17 years. I mean, what a legend. One of those one-man club players. So, Spencer will feed the scrum. It is a full-strength scrum. They're missing a backline player? No, they must have a backline player in there. I'd put Will Muir in there. You're not losing height. Or Falconer Seeger, to be fair. Their wings are huge. Their wingers are so big. Bath have got huge wingers. So behind this Bath scrum, Russell with Redpath right behind him. But it's a penalty to Northampton. No control, overextended, and falling into the scrum before it had been set. I think it was Skuman who's been penalised. Russell's scampering back to the touchline, try and cut off a penalty kick, but it's gone. It's a good kick from Finn Smith. Finds a good touch. But I tell you what, if this is the halftime score, Bath might be happy. They could be ahead. They had a couple of opportunities that bounced away from them. I think a Slight Holmes ball bounced towards him. Gallagher's didn't. So the lineout's going to be reset. Langdon. Lords rides high. Mitchell. Pearson, midfield, supported by Augustus. Mitchell. Smith. Smith. Or Smith off his bootlaces. Gone loose. And I tell you what, Gallagher's come away with this. Or is it Muir? No, it was. Who was it? Yeah, it was Muir, but he's been called back. I think for a knock on. Did that touch Ollie's hands? Didn't look like it. Yeah, maybe. Six handling errors to Bath, 4 to what's it called? Northampton. So you can see they're really trying to play. They are really trying to play good attacking rugby. So Mitchell feeds the scrum, and definitely a bend there from the front row of Bath. Oh, it's awful pass in the back line. Slight Home has got he knocks it backwards. He fends off Redpath. Slight Home's on his bike. God, he's a good player. He needs to go to New Zealand with us. Mitchell Finn Smith has to lay it off to Courtney Laws instead of going wide. Mitchell again. And it's beautiful from Mitchell. Udendahl, good chop tackle there from Muir. Here's Coles. Freeman wants the ball. Mitchell. Laws are trying the final would be beautiful for him. Mitchell goes to the left, goes to the short side. He's wrapped up by Spencer. Not going to see you trying to get over it. Can't do so. Here's Coles. Coles goes himself. Oof. Met by some heavy forwards. Lord's going to pick it up and picks it up off into Moon. Good tackle there from Thomas DeToy. Mitchell needs to go right and really wide right, but he goes left. Here's Pearson. Breaks one tackle. Penalty to Bath. In from the side. And I think Ted Hill's lying down, clutching his head. Ted Hill is down. That's not a player Bath want to lose. Sam Underhill, yet again bleeding. When is that not the case? I think it's his ear. Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. That was a bit reckless from Alex Coles there. Mitchell should have gone the other way. But it'll be a penalty and therefore a chance for Finn Russell, no, probably Matt Gallagher to clear the lines. Oh, Van Graan's down on the field now. I suppose it's halftime. Gallagher's going to take it to halftime. And they do so. So halftime, 15 points to 10. Bath hanging on. Saints looking like they could get away with it, or rather break away with it. But Bath really putting in some barbs there and not letting go. But they are under pressure. Do not deny it. They are under pressure, and they're going to have to produce one hell of a second half to try and not only turn this around, but just try and keep Saints out of it. I sad about the red card. I really am. But it's one of those ones where it is what it is, sadly. But anyway, so the score 15 points to 10 at halftime. And that, it's everything to play for in the second half. Bath with a lot to do. Hell of a lot to do if they want to come away with this win. But Saints just need to be smart now. They got a man overlap. They just need to be clever. We'll check back with you in about 10 minutes, guys, for the second half. Go grab a drink, and I will see you then. Cheers. All right, I think we're back now, guys. Um, Teams are back on the field. The game is about to get back underway. And what do we reckon? How do we see this going? You guys let me know. I think Northampton will probably just. It might take them a bit longer than we think, but I think Northampton will have enough to eke it out by the end. So Finn Russell gets us underway again. He kicks long and to the left. No, not too long to the left, just inside the 22. Freeman comes away with it again. Outside the 22 now, though, so they won't be able to box kick into touch. Langdon, well met by Rue. Now they'll box kick, but he won't be able to kick to touch. It was taken back in, surely. No, he can't kick to touch. So Gallagher rises high and claims it. Used to be a former Saracens man. Detroit lost his scrum cap now. He's not using it. Spencer's going to go with his own box kick to, I'm assuming, Will Muir to chase. I think that's Will Muir's. Oh, no, it's Stockton and Seeger's side, isn't it? No, Muir. I'm not sure. Spencer launches it. No, it's Muir. Launches it really high. Muir's after it. Freeman. Oh, he could have marked that, I think. Chose not to because he didn't know where he'd land. Mitchell. Oh, it's a big shot on Pearson. Underhill's going to be critical in this second half. Mitchell kicks long. Not out, though. Gallagher to Russell. Russell's going to look to bomb, but it's not going to. He looked through a gap. Not going to Seeger. Good tackle there from who was that? Hill? No. And a penalty. It was not. It was I can't remember what the number one's name is. What a little break there from Smith. Sorry, Russell to get it to Thokanasiga. That was brilliant. And Bath, I say, take the 3 points immediately. Do it. Yep. Thokanasiga trying to get his contacts back in with a little mirror. But it could be a very fast 3 points for Bath and claw their way back into this game. Obviously, they're not far behind at the moment, but it could be a very effective start from Bath in this second half. I didn't even realise Bath was sponsored by Castor. And Finn Russell nets this one really, really straight down the middle. So it's 15 points to 13. Bath fighting hard. So Wing Commander Furbank launches the starting kick, and it's taken down by Hill, who I seriously think is a huge prospect for England. Dunn carries straight into Odendahl. Laws trying to. Oh, it's a brilliant penalty from Laws. Laws dragging the player. Finn Smith is going to go to the corner. It shows the difference of the psychology of the two teams. Got it to about 8 meters out, I'd say. No? Touch judge reckons 5 meters. I think that was less than that, but sure. Now, do they set the maul with the extra weight they've got? I think they will. I think they'll set the maul here. Langdon will have to find his man. I'm assuming Laws or Coles. Could be Pearson too. It is Pearson. They're not going to go for a maul. Augustus swoops it out to Coles, but it's not gone. Oh, it's Odendahl. And Odendahl has lost it forwards. Great shot from both Underhill and Russell. It's Underhill again. Completely upends him. I do love how Finn Russell's getting all of the accolade for that tackle by their players, and it was actually Underhill who'd made the tackle. God, I wouldn't want to run into Sam Underhill. I'd be severely uncomfortable just knowing that that was coming. And I tell you what, I think Odendal's got hurt here. Tell you what, I don't know. There's something feels special about Bath. Odendal's knee, they're checking it out. I mean, he could be off. He's not looking comfortable. He's still on the floor. I reckon his knee's gone. Yeah, he's holding his head. I reckon his knee's gone. Yeah, Odendal's not going to continue. Doubt it. Not with the way he's looking. God, Underhill hits him hard. Flipping hell. Wow, what a hit. Odendal's still down, so I'm almost certain he'll go off now. I just looked at myself because I'm watching myself on YouTube, so I can reply to your comments. I look just so disappointed. Yep, Odendal is going off. His knee must be shot after that. So now Hendy, I think, is making his way onto the field. Yep, Hendy. Question is, where has he gone in? Freeman will have gone to 13. I think Freeman will be playing 13. Yeah, Hendy's on the wing, so Freeman must be playing centre. And Northampton give away a penalty at the scrum. And it's for the tight heads, knee on the floor. I tell you what, that's 2 penalties conceded by Northampton at the scrum, 1 for Bath, but that's expected when you're a man down. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not something Northampton should be thinking should be happening. They dominated the Saracen scrum last week, and now with an extra man, they're getting penalised. So Dunn throws, but I think it's an overthrow. Langdon's come away with it. No, it's a knock on. So it'll be another scrum. Tell you what, Bath might look to try and get another penalty here. Although Waller is looking fairly dominant on his side. I like how Bath players have their country's flag on their back. Thomas Story got the Safa flag. Most of them have the England flag, but a couple of Scots as well, obviously. Go on, it's Redpath who's on the side of the scrum. That's an interesting call. He's not big, which I think means they're probably looking to chase. No, I'd say that it means they're more likely to be using their big strike runners. Oh, and there's a penalty straight away to Northampton, and it's for pulling down on the side of the scrum. Dropping the elbow and pulling down, and I think Finn Smith will be lining up a shot at goal here. Yep, Finn Smith is going to line up a shot at goal. 7 minutes gone in the second half. What do we think, guys? With the start of this second half, what are our score predictions? How do you think this is going to go? I'm curious to see what you guys think. Finn Smith knocks that one over. 18 points, plays 13. I tell you what, Bath have gone and taken this really quickly. But this could work badly for them taking it that fast. Hendy, the new man, he's coming away with it. Gets it off to... Who's number 12? It must be Dingwall. Mitchell with a box kick. It's been semi-charged down. Redpath. Whips it wide. Here's Gallagher into the line. Spencer back in field. Done. Oh, and Coles. No, it wasn't Coles, but I don't know who the other ones. Russell holds it. Lawrence. Ollie Lawrence takes it on the outside. He's got free. Laws comes across and gets him with Hendy. Spencer. This is really good from Bath. Really quick ball from Bath. Russell out the back. Redpath. Redpath dancing. Gets it off to the horse Muir. Freeman gets him down though. Here's Spencer. Can't see who that is. I think it's Yules. Yep, Yules. Spencer again. Russell. Russell holds it and cuts back in field to Gallagher, who's nuked by Augustus in the midfield, in the back inside. Spencer. Where is he going to go with this? Jonathan Mason. If Bath scored next. Interesting. Dutoy trying to get into the 22. Almost there. Russell. Russell hitches. Redpath hitches. Gallagher hitches inside. They're into the 22, but he's been held up. That's going to be turned over. Yeah, turnover to Northampton. Turnover to Northampton. Whew, 50 minutes gone. So 10 minutes into the second half. 3 points apiece so far. But Bath doing a fair amount of attacking. A little bit of a cloud cover coming over Twickenham. Sun's hidden at the moment. I think in this whole game, Spencer is winning the battle over Mitchell. I tell you what, Spencer and Russell are such a good combination. They are brilliant. Just being reminded that don't forget the Euro starts next week, Friday. First game, Germany versus Scotland. So my current home country. Oh, I'd love Scotland to do the number on Germany. That'd be great. So finally, we're going to get the scrum underway. It is Northampton feed, don't forget. And Mitchell will have the feed. Yeah, and it's going to be a free kick. Northampton driving early. So it's a free kick to Bath. Now, what do Bath do? You're going to take a tap and go? Yep, Bath are, I think, going to go tap and go. Oh, has that left his hand? Interesting. I think the referee, look at that. Underhill with a great charge. Bath about 10 metres out. Hill, advantage to Bath, though. Spencer with a cross kick. For Muir. Muir's knocked it on, I think. Has he knocked it on? Just got confirmation that the Bulls have beaten Benetton 30 points to 23. I think the try's been awarded. I thought he knocked that on. Will Muir's 8th try if this is awarded. No, they're going to check it. They're going to check it. Let's see. I really want him to have scored this. I really want this to go to a wire. It's a great kick from Spencer, though. Yeah, that's way too far away for me to see. Right. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Jonathan reckons try. Yep, slap back. That was awful from Hendy. Why are you slapping that back? Try. Let's have a look here. I think it. Yeah, there's no clear contact with his fingers. So it's going to be a try. And I think that's fair considering Slight Holmes' try should have been disallowed. So Will Muir gets his 8th try of the season. Does that see him get an England squad position? We'll see. I think Slight Holmes definitely earned it, though. Now, do Bath take the lead? Do they take the lead since they took the lead in the very first beginning? Oh, 47 people. Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's because Benson and Bulls has finished, I'm guessing. But tell you what, you're coming into what is a cracker of a game. Bath could take the lead right now through a Finn Russell conversion. Don't forget they've got a red card. And Northampton aren't looking too sharp at the moment. They look very sharp in the first half. But didn't convert their points. Or rather, not enough of them. And I like this. So this is going to be a real scrap. So can Finn Russell take Bath into the lead for the first time since, I think, the 5th minute? Go on, Russell. Knock it over. Nope. So it'll be 18 points all. 52 minutes gone. Yeah, they are very important, and they keep bloody missing the difficult ones. Although he did nail a harder one earlier. Oh, so I think Northampton has made some changes in the front row at least. They kick Northampton kick very deep and very far into that corner. Hill takes it well. Northampton looking to get over the ruck though, but can't quite do so. Both teams have made some changes now. I think both teams' front row changes. Because I saw Will Stewart there. I think Annett. Is his name Annett? Yeah, Annett for Bath, which means I think Iogan and Miller Mills have come on. I don't think Matavesi is on yet. I'm not sure, but that was a good kick. Good. Oh wait. Yeah, no, Langdon's still on. I can see a scrum cap. But Matavesi, what a player to bring on. Sean O'Farrell. Yeah, Bath have been playing well. They've been managing it pretty well. Mitchell, Langdon, off to Augustus. Oh, Thomas DeToy's still on, so Miller Mills I don't think is on yet. Oh, it's a chip forwards, and it's found the touch line. Good kick from Finn Smith. That keep them in their own 22, keep pressure on them. And now it's Dingwall who's taken a knock. I don't know what they do if Fraser Dingwall goes off. Right, who do actually Saints have? Looking at their side, I don't know how they manage that. James will have to come on. So Bath go to the front of the line out, and I think it's through Hill. Oh, and Sam Underhill thumps Langdon off to the floor. Sam Underhill is playing like a man possessed. He is incredible. No wonder he never stops playing for England when he's able to. Falconer-Stiga chasing this kick. Taken in by Slight Home. Slight Home. Oh, and Furbank knocks it on. Backwards from the reserve hooker for Bath. Russell. Russell tries to turn Furbank. Sorry, it's Mitchell who's having to chase back. And it's a beautiful kick from Russell. I think it's also a 50-22. Oh, and I tell you what, Bath are really causing Northampton a hell of a lot of trouble here. And the commentators reckon it's the first 50-22 ever in a Premiership final. Yeah, a lot of players are putting their hands up for this tour. Ben Spencer, I think, at this rate, will start ahead of Mitchell. I think he's been playing better. Underhill, absolutely. God, he's been good. Slight home, yes, been very good. But I tell you what, if Bath go ahead here, do Northampton capitulate? With Lords, you'd think they wouldn't, but Annett to throw in at the line out, the new man. Goes to the front through Hill. They've set the maul. It's come off the back, though. Underhill. Oh, it's gone loose at the back. Russell has to scamper. Dingwall gets him down. That didn't go as they planned. Here's Yules. Oh, and Rue really flew in there, but missed. Annett. Good tackle from Pearson. Spencer. Lawrence. Gets the ball away to Thokanasiga. Thokanasiga brought down by Lords in a brilliant tackle. Here's Spencer. Dutoy. God, he's a big man. God, he's a big man. Coles gets him down. Spencer. Russell. Russell out the back. Redpath. Redpath. Lucky he got that away. Gets it to Ollie Lawrence, though. Ollie Lawrence off the floor to Ted Hill. Spencer. Yules. God, Barbary will be pissed that he hasn't played much of this game. Spencer. Ted Hill again. Ted Hill's been great today as well. Just been tireless. Spencer. Russell. No, it's not. It's, sorry, not Russell. Underhill. Spencer again. Here's Russell. Russell puts it inside. Redpath almost breaking the line. But he's isolated. Northampton trying to get over it for Freeman. Freeman might come away with this. Freeman came away with that. Oh, no, Langdon loses it. God, Langdon's not having a good game. I think he's got a stinger, though. I think it's because he literally cannot raise his right arm. Tell you what, that was brilliant fighting at the ruck there from Tommy Freeman. Yeah, I feel for Langdon. He almost can't use his right arm. Which means I think we'll see Matavesi coming on now. Langdon and Davison are going off, which means Matavesi and Miller Mills are now coming onto the pitch. Hopefully that's not bad news for Langdon, because he probably will be going on tour. $18 points all. This is not what I expected after Beno Urbano got the red card. I did say, 15 minutes ago that Bath were looking decent. They were looking together. They were looking committed, gelled. They knew what they wanted to do. Brilliant fight there from Tommy Freeman, though. So, scrum down to Bath. Scrum down to Bath right in front of the sticks on the 22. This is arguably the best attacking position on the pitch, if not, obviously, just a bit closer to the line. Spencer, Northampton scrum goes, front row goes straight down. Be another put in. And I think it's a Jogan that went straight to the ground there. Don't forget, 2 seasons ago, Bath were 13th out of 13. Now look at them. Jogan could also go, the way he's playing. I mean, England might want to cap Jogan. Now Bath. This time, instead of having Redpath behind Finn Russell, it's going to be Gallagher. Just over 20 minutes to play. Spencer puts it in. Underhill playing as 8 now. Russell with a wide pass to Ollie Lawrence. Ollie Lawrence with a brilliant offload, but Thuckenestiga cannot hang on to it. That was a great offload from Ollie Lawrence. And you can see how pissed off Thuckenestiga is with himself. Yeah, he should have taken that. It was straight here. Northampton defense has been good. Game is so rigged. What do you mean? Northampton trundling them all forwards here, but Mitchell wants to get it moving now. Mitchell breaks to the left. He's beaten one, kind of. Thomas Tatoy over that, but I would say he was never holding his body weight there. But penalty to Bath. Now, do Bath go to the corner, or do they try and take the 3? I tell you what, there are so many players in this entire game that are standing up. Yeah, extra time could happen with this game. I'd love to see a penalty goal shootout. Be so funny. Actually, a penalty goal shootout. Who wins that? I reckon Northampton win that. Yeah, I reckon Northampton would win that. Lewis Ludlam coming onto the pitch for his final game, replacing Pearson before he jets off to Toulon. Don't forget Lewis Ludlam, very often club captain. So Annett throws to the front. Hill takes it again. Hill's been amazing in the air. And Bath moving forwards. Jurgen trying to strip someone's shorts there. Let's move kind of close to the touchline now. Spencer's going to whip it out. Russell. Out the back to Russell again. Russell holds it up to Thuckenestiga. He's tackled. Hill gets it back from Spencer. Supported by Stewart. Spencer, Ewells. Ewells offloads. Oh, it's really good hands. Oh. Forward pass, though. So it'll be Northampton get out of jail. Yeah, I was going to say, Northampton are being really tested here. Oh, it's great hands there from Thomas Tatoy. I'm not sure that was forward. I'd say that was flat. So Mitchell feeds the scrum. Augustus has it at the back. He's got it controlled. He picks it up and goes. Gets it off to Dingwall. Yep, Dingwall. And Russell gives away a penalty for coming through and not releasing. So a penalty to Northampton. And it's a very good kick there from, I'm assuming, Finn Smith? Mitchell has had a hard game this match. He's been under a lot of pressure. Matabesi, he throws to the top of the line out. Dingwall, Finn Smith. Sorry, yeah. Slight home there. Mitchell. Miller Mills, one of the new men. Mitchell again. Smith has to hold it. Oh, sorry, it was Furbank. Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell trying to get through a little gap there, but he's eventually brought down. Smith, Coles, good run from Coles. Ollie Lawrence, I'd say he had no. All right, this referee's not really caring about that. I would argue he was off his feet, never supporting his body weight. Sorry, it's Cam Redpath, not Ollie Lawrence. Penalty to Bath. Yeah, that's the thing is he may be on his feet, but not a chance could he hold his body weight like that. Not a chance could you hold your body weight like that. Good turnover though. If the ref's going to give it to you, I can do it. 10-minute possession doesn't always mean success, but it's 2-3-1-3 for Bath now. Yeah. Was it Munster Toulouse that had that? I'm sure Leicester have had it before. I'm sure Leicester Tigers, I can't remember who they were playing, but they were the first team to have it. And it looks like Underhill is coming off now. Underhill has come off. I don't know if it's for blood. It might be for blood. But he's been replaced by what's his name? Who the hell has he been replaced by? Blood replacement. So Bath have kicked to the corner. And he's been replaced by Reed. Interesting. He's a forward, but he's wearing 23. So far, Underhill man of the match. And it will have the throw in. Stewart might yeet Reed up here. Nope, it's Yule's. No, sorry, it's Ted Hill again. He's taking all the line-up ball. Oh, it's slick hands, but Muir gets stopped immediately in his tracks. Eogan trying to get over the top. Here's Yules. Met well. Rue supports him. Spencer. Redpath. Penalty to Bath. Not rolling away. And Bath could take the lead here, and I think they should. And it's Augustus who's penalised. Take the lead. 11 penalties conceded by Northampton, 8 from Bath. And there we go. I think Bath will take the lead here. Yeah, Saints are looking very uncharacteristically meh. Saints need to find their natural rhythm, and they'll cut Bath to ribbons if they find it. So, Russell, Russell sneaks it in that left-hand post. 21 points to 18, Bath ahead. Whether it's close or not, the ball went over. So, Bath do edge ahead. So, Furbank, wing commander, launches it high. Again, they're peppering that left-hand side. Oh, and it's been great by Tommy Freeman. He slapped it back. Alex Mitchell comes away with it into the 22. Slight home, acting in scrum off. Matavesi out to Smith. Smith to Freeman. Sorry, it's not Freeman. Who's number 20? Don't know who number 20 is. Oh, and Ludlam picks it up. Who's number 20? Graham. Oh, this could be bad for Bath. They're looking stretched. Looks like that's woken Saints up a little bit. Eogan. Mitchell again. Smith. Ludlam. Mitchell. Smith. Attacks the line. Doesn't have a good enough option at a runner. Mitchell. Laws. He'll want a win to end his Northampton career. Penalty. Mitchell takes it quickly. He's got Coles. Oh, Jesus. They're going to have to let it go. So Northampton do maintain possession. Matavesi. I think Finn Smith's down. Yeah, Finn Smith's down. Northampton going to have to do this with equal numbers. Graham acting as scrum off. Laws out the back. Freeman hitting a good line. Mitchell. Is that Hendy? No, Miller Mills. Mitchell. Hendy tries to step, but he's wrapped up. He's got trapped on the wrong side. So Mitchell. Here's Graham. Mitchell again. Northampton need to ship it wide. They've got space. Dingwall takes on the line. Lawrence brings him back. Mitchell decides to go right this time, and it's been knocked on by Coles. Scrum down, Bath ball. Almost 10 minutes left, and I tell you what, Bath are winning these little collisions. I think Finn Smith's going to be coming off, which means James is going to have to come on. Oh, Russell got hit hard there on that ruck. Total phases. Northampton 101, Bath 74, and yet look at the score. That's a bit of a stat, that, isn't it? And it will be a scrum down to Bath. Now, do Northampton try and push a penalty here? Oh, that being said, actually, Bath do have a few good kickers. Penalty to Bath. Front row of Northampton going straight to ground, and that's an easy clearance there for Bath. That's 3 penalty scrums at the penalties at the scrum. Sorry, for against Northampton, and this is going to be one hell of a grandstand finish for the last 10 minutes. McGallagher, long kick, brings play up to halfway. Actually, just inside Northampton's half. That's a big kick from Gallagher. Well, if Finn Smith he's now, I think, going off. Finn Smith's off, and so is Moon, actually, replaced by Maya Navua and James. And it goes to the middle through Yules. Spencer. Is Lawrence? Ollie Lawrence? No. Who's number 23? Oh, it's Reed. And I think they're going to look for a box kick here. And it is a box kick, and it's for... Is that Siga tries to catch it but lands out. Let's see. Siga, yeah, definitely Siga lands out with it in his hands. Northampton line out should be. So Matavesi throws to the middle. Northampton set the maul. Less than 9 minutes left. 8.5 minutes to go. Oof, this is nuts. They're still fighting Northampton. Bath really defend. Oh, it's a penalty against Bath for sacking them all, pulling them all down. So Vince Smith will have no further say in this game. And they do clear for the line, bring play up to Bath's 10-meter line, and that's Furbank. Now, has Furbank gone to 10? I think Furbank's gone to 10, which means there'll be a shift around in the back three, obviously. Matavesi, Mitchell, Furbank for Ludlam. Oh, this is good. Furbank gets it down to Hendy. Mitchell, Matavesi. Stopped well by Bath. Mitchell again. Furbank out the back. Oh, they found some gap. Oh, and Dingwall's just scragged and brought down. Holding on? No, Mitchell has it. Jurgen. Furbank gets it wide. Hendy's on his bike. He's got a pace over Lawrence. Hendy gets through. Hendy is through. Oh, he gets the ball away to Mitchell. Mitchell scampers in. Northampton score. And out of nowhere, that is all from Hendy. That was brilliant play from Hendy. Bloody hell, that was brilliant play from Hendy. He had no right to do that. He stripped Ollie Lawrence and then broke a tackle and then got the offload off to Mitchell. Mitchell's 7th try of the season, and he still had stuff to do, but this could make it a 4-point game, and then Bath have to score. This is really good from Hendy. Oof, they almost did butcher that, to be fair. They really almost butchered that. Hendy did bloody well there. Is Furbank kicking? Yeah, Furbank's kicking. Furbank knocks it over. 25 points, plays 21 with 5.5 minutes left. I don't think for a minute Bath are out of this. They are playing well. But that was just a moment of magic from Hendy. Sam Underhill is back on the pitch. Oh, Northampton lose it forwards at the kickoff. So Bath have claimed it. They're in the 22. Spencer. That's not good from Spencer. But they'll come back for the scrum. That wasn't good from Spencer. He should have just played a normal move there. Oh. What final 4.5 minutes this is going to be. Oh my God. This is crazy. 4 points in it. Come on. Let's make this a Grand Slam final. I don't really mind who wins, so as long as it's entertaining. Spencer and Russell need to pull something amazing out here. But I tell you what, for it now, Bath deserve it. just having played with 14 men for 60 minutes. The scrum is reset. Both front rows go up at the same time. That's fair. Oh, 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Could this be Bath and the most unbelievable 2-year comeback? Or do Northampton send off Courtney Lords with the perfect last hurrah? Come on, let's see what happens. Oh, 3.5 minutes left. And it feels like oh, come on. Bath have essentially one more chance. Bath have got it. Oh, Northampton get a penalty. Northampton win the scrum penalty. That could be it. That could be game over. There's 3 minutes left. They'll have the line out. And it's a Yogan that comes up with the penalty. Both teams have conceded 3 scrum penalties each. That won't help Will Stewart's. So Northampton have found touch. 2.5 minutes left in the game. 90 people watching. This has suddenly gone up. Oh, 4 points left. Reeder's back on. I don't know who he's replaced. Maybe Underhill. Thokanasiga's come off. So that they have a full scrum. So Matavesi goes to the top to Ludlam. They've set the maul. Just over 2 minutes left. Now, did they kick the ball away? What do they do? Mitchell is going to kick the ball away. We saw this cost Leicester a couple of weeks ago. Muir's got it. Muir takes on Furbank and Matavesi. Here's Reed. Bath have to go a long way here. Russell. Russell with a cross kick. I'm not sure that was the right idea. Falls to Ollie Lawrence. He's isolated. He's really isolated. Bath have done really well there to keep that. It was risky. Dotoy. Russell. And it. They're going wide. Here's Underhill. Underhill gets a hand loose. Oh, it's good passing. Muir. They're up to the 10-meter. Northampton's 10-meter. Russell again. Here's Dotoy. Dotoy in midfield. Redpath. Redpath trying to get on his bike. And he's hit well. Oh, and he's passed it into touch. Redpath offloads into touch. A minute to go, and I think that's it. All they have to do is win their line out and set them all. I mean, Bath can challenge the line out. They should. Oh, that was a good run from Sam Underhill. I tell you what, though, if Bath hadn't gone down to 14, I reckon they were winning this game. Northampton have looked pretty crap today compared to what they can look like. They looked highly average. Van Graan coming down, screaming into the microphone. Minute and 4 seconds left. Redpath is off. And Orlando Bailey is on the pitch. Matavesi go. Oh, he's knocked on at the line out. Bath have another shot. Bath will have another go. Spencer. It's a knock-on advantage. No, Redpath is not so bad. He just hasn't had a good game. Reed's been held up and then it's lost forward. What about the knock-on? They're coming back for the knock-on. Bath will have one more scrum. Oh. No, Redpath, I agree. I disagree with that, Tim. Redpath is good. He's just not played well. I mean, he's probably one of the few Bath players that I don't think has done much today. Now, one last throw of the dice. When this scrum is complete, the game is over. Wayne Barnes sitting there. First final for Christoph Ridley, the referee. Finn Russell, what do you got? You're in overtime now. This is your last play. You can't win it with a penalty. Penalty to Bath. Penalty advantage to Bath. They have to use this cleverly, though. Oh, Gallagher's got it. Will Muir. Can Will Muir get around? Slight Holmes taking it out, I think. Advantage. So but they can kick to the corner. They can kick to the line. See what happens. Maybe try a maul. They're lucky though. They moved a long way. All right, so Reed came on for Ted Hill. I tell you what, Ted Hill has had a huge game as well. Come on, Bath. You've got one last play. They're going to kick to the corner. Hopefully Matt Gallagher doesn't bugger it up. And we'll see what happens. Come on, Gallagher. Come on. Good kick. Yeah, he's got it out. I'd say he's got it about 10 meters out from the line. Not a bad kick. Not a bad kick from Gallagher. This is the last throw of the dice for Bath. What a finish. Sadly, there can't be a draw. As in, to extra time. It can't happen. Courtney Laws, what have you got left, mate? Did Northampton try and play for the ball, or did they just blitz them all? Nope, Northampton blitzed them all. Bath have got it. The maul is set. Annett has got it at the back. Ollie Lawrence joins in the Bath maul. It's not really moving yet. Now it does. Miller Mills is going to have to move. Spencer. Russell. Russell has to go himself. Gets it back to Spencer. Oh, it's an awful pass from Spencer. Bailey's got it. Are they going to... Oh, and it's been stripped. It's been stripped. The ball is loose. And that'll be it. Northampton win. Northampton win. Heartbreak for Bath. But, I mean, if they had a full strength side, I reckon they won. I reckon Bath would have won if they didn't lose a man. Because Beno Urbano was playing well in that first half. So, Northampton do get the win. 25 points to 21. But I tell you what, I mean, nothing is more special, I reckon, than that Bath comeback in the last 2 years. Hendy again. Hendy is the person who rips it. And that is Courtney Laws with probably the best finish to the perfect finish to his Northampton career, and a great send off for Ludlam and players of the same kind of the players who are leaving, and just heartbreak for Bath. I really feel for them. But that is how it ends. 25 points to 21. Thanks everyone for checking in. It was great to chat to some of you. And what a game. What a game. Northampton do squeak the win. I'll see you next weekend. Have a great weekend, guys. And check out more rugby coming on. There's more, I think, actually now. I think the rest of the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals? Yeah, quarterfinals for URC are on this weekend. So do check those out. We will be covering all of them. And yeah, see you soon.